Hi guys, welcome. This is my first YouTube makeup video and it was a struggle getting here. I wanted to film yesterday, which was Saturday, and I couldn't find my battery anywhere, so I had to go buy a battery. The light wasn't in yet. The wire that I had ordered to connect to the computer wasn't in yet. Yeah, it's just been, there were other complications too, but it's just been a process. But you know, we're here. We've made it. I filmed it. So now you guys get to see it. If you want to see how I got this smoky burgundy-ish look, then please keep watching. Hey guys, welcome to my video. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with the Urban Decay primer potion in Eden. And I'm just going to dab that all over my eyes. As you can see, I already did my eyebrows, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I'm dipping into the Carli Bybel Deluxe palette, and I'm just getting that matte color just so I can put it all over that primer potion, and just kind of sets everything down so it's easier to blend all of my eyeshadows. And now I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette, probably my favorite eyeshadow palette right now. It's so buttery and blendable. So the two colors that I'm mixing in my crease are Silk Creme and MFEO, and I'm just gonna blend those in my crease using the Morphe M441 brush. I like to do windshield wiper motions when I'm blending things out or blending things in my crease. And then I like to do like these little circle things at the end. I don't even know how to describe that. So it's like windshield wiper, and then swirl. The next brush I'm going to go into is the M505 brush. It's a little bit more tapered, and it's a little tighter, or more dense, I guess if you want to say. And I'm taking the color Jax and Roxanne, and I'm putting that in my crease as well, but I'm not going to put it as high up as I did the transition color. Sorry, I thought I heard someone coming in, but it wasn't. I'm just doing windshield wiper motions, and I'm trying to be a little bit more controlled with where I put this. And I'm just jumping right back into it and working on the other eye. I do a lot of blending in this video, so I do kind of fast forward it, but pretty much almost every color I repeat. Like this one, I dipped right back into it just to make it a little more pigmented, and then I go back into my transition colors, Silk Creme and MFEO, and I just am blending that out so everything is really smooth and transitions really nicely and is really diffused. I'm gonna go into Creamsicle with that same brush. I kind of just wanted it to be a little bit brighter, so I thought this color, since it's a little more yellow, would kind of give me that almost like sunset look, even though this isn't a sunset look. And then I'm going back in to Jax and Roxanne, and I'm just blending again. As I said, just keep blending, just keep blending. And then I'm blending that out again. Okay, so the next colors that I'm going into are going to be Mocha and Central Park, and I'm just using a flat shader brush. Honestly, this one was so faded, like the little print, that I couldn't see what it said. I'm pretty sure it's from Sephora, but don't quote me on that, because I know I've had this brush forever, so maybe it's not. But any flat shader brush would do. And I just keep dipping back into that color, getting it as dark as I can. And then I'm going into, I believe it was Mocha and Roxanne, and I'm using that kind of where I originally put Jax and Roxanne, but I'm putting it a little bit lower because I'm trying to make everything look really diffused and blended out smoothly. So transitioning from the dark to the red to the brightish yellow slash transition color. And I just keep going back into the colors, and I just keep going in that order. I put the dark, and then I blend it out, and then I put the yellow. And then now for my inner corner, I want to go ahead and make it pop a little bit. So I took Queen on my inner corner, and then it seemed a little too copper for me, so I just put a little bit of Beam on there as well, just so it was more of like a goldish copper shade versus just like this orangey copper. But I really like how it came out. Alright, now onto my face. I'm going to be using the Hangover primer by Too Faced, and I really love this one. It's so hydrating, and it just makes my skin feel really smooth. I really love it, and it also smells really good. It smells like coconuts. If you don't like coconuts, then maybe you won't like it, but I really like the smell of coconuts. And I'm just wiping my under eye because honestly I forgot to do it with a makeup wipe, just so all that fallout is off and just so the angle of my eye is a little more defined. Now I'm going to go into my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. So it's kind of a drastic difference, but I'm mixing 202 and I'm going to put a little bit of 206 with it as well. I know that the shade colors are a little bit different, but 202 is too light for me, and 206 is like my tanner color when I like fake tan. So I just kind of mix them both and put them all over my face to try to help me not look as pale. And I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. I don't know why I like doing this sometimes when I put on my foundation, just so I can like evenly apply it and just blend it all out, and then if I have any spots missing, I'll just go back in and add some more to it. And I'm just taking my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and I'm blending that all out. I think it's called the complexion sponge, actually, to be totally honest. I don't know why I put Beauty Blender. Just dab, dab, dabbing, dab, dab, dabbing. Dabbing all over my face so everything's even. Okay, so my video cut out when I first put on my concealer, but, oh my gosh, I look like an Indian. But the concealer that I used, more where like my dark circle was the Shape Tape concealer in light. And then on like the outer edge of my eye, I like to use the Wet n Wild concealer. I think it's called the Profocus. Yes, Profocus concealer in light ivory. And then I just use my beauty blender to blend it out. And then I'm going to set my under eyes with the Bed & Eye Cameo powder. It's really fine, and that's why I like using this one sometimes, because I have really, really dry skin in general, but my under eyes are just like crazy dry. So if I use a powder that's too heavy to set it, it totally cracks all over. I use too much there. And yeah, I just like to use whatever is kind of left of it and pretty much set the rest of my face so that everything blends out easier. I'm going back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going back into that Silk Creme and the MFEO color. And oh, you know what? I also, sorry, picked up Creamsicle. I didn't even realize. But I picked up Creamsicle as well because I wanted to look like that yellowy, bright color underneath. And then with my Morphe 432 brush, it's just a really like skinny flat brush. I use it for my waterline, just right along my waterline, just to bring in a little bit of that smokiness and that color. And I pretty much used Roxanne and Mocha to do that. I dipped into Jax as well, but it's pretty much the other two. And I just used it all to blend, just so it's all a seamless look. And then I'm going in with my Morphe M513 brush, and I'm using Beam to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. And now I just need to kind of hurry it up and finish my face. This video is going to be a million years long, and I'm so sorry. But to bronze my face, I'm using the Physicians Formula Better Bronzer, and I'm also using the Physicians Formula bronze, I think it's bronzer, no, sorry, bronze boost in medium dark, and the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is in bronzer. The Butter Bronzer is probably my favorite bronzer of all time. I use it every day, but I wanted 2 different bronze tones, so that's why I decided to mix them, and then I put it on my neck just so it all transitions well and I don't have like my face completely a different color than my neck. And then I put it on my forehead, or the temples I should say. And now I'm going in with my Sephora Pro Blush Contour Brush in number 74 with my favorite blush of all time, the Milani Luminoso. It's just such a pretty, like, luminous peachy color, so it works for almost every makeup look I do. And now I'm going in with the Morphe M510 brush. I'm going to highlight the top of my cheeks, my temples. I believe either in this color or the next color I do down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, a little bit on my forehead and chin. But the first color I went in with was the Wet n Wild Precious Petals, and then I decided I wanted it to be even more glowy, so I go into the LA Girl Strobe Light 100 watts. So yeah, I'm just doing it on my nose, cupid's bow, tip of my nose. And then I'm going in finally with the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I like to spray it all over my face, and then I like to blend it in with the Beauty Blender just so it all kind of soaks in. And then I'm using my favorite mascara ever, my Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara by L'Oreal. And I'm just doing a coat because I'm going to do falsies. I have worn this look without falsies before, but just for the sake of the video, I put some on. So I went off camera to put my fake lashes on because I was struggling really hard with it. So now I have falsies on, and I go in with my NYC City Proof 24-hour waterproof eyeliner in black because I wanted it to be more smoky. I put it on the top and bottom waterline, and then I just go back in with my Telescopic to coat my bottom lashes. And I totally filmed my intro and outro without a lip on, and then I realized I hadn't done it, so I refilmed it with me putting it on. But I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede Soft Spoken color, and yeah, I really like how it paired with the eye look. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Hey guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm sorry that I couldn't really talk as much as I wanted to. It is 1 in the morning right now, and I filmed so late because I couldn't film yesterday, the day I said I was gonna film. I did do this makeup look on Instagram, and I had posted a couple of weeks back, and I feel like it got some really good feedback, so I figured why not make it my first YouTube video. The video's done. Hopefully I'll get it up soon. I'm hoping to post this Monday, so if today's not Monday, then something else happened. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm really happy you guys stayed till the end of the video to see. If you guys have any suggestions or anything that you want to see in the future, please comment them down below. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in my next makeup video. Bye. I don't even know where to start. With a real technique, and then I'm gonna dip into these freaking driving me crazy. Positive feedback, so I figured I would first